What's going on, everyone? Hope you guys are all having an amazing day. As you probably saw in my last video, I got my wisdom teeth out. It's currently been just less than a week, about 4 to 5 days since the procedure. So I'm a little bit more recovered. I could talk a little bit better. But in this video, I'm going to be reacting to me getting my wisdom teeth out. And I'll be explaining a little bit more of the behind the scenes and the stories that you didn't see in the first video. So if you guys are excited to hear a little bit more about my experience and know a little bit more stuff that I actually didn't tell you when I posted the original video, be sure to leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and let's get started with this reaction. But yeah, like a little bit of like the before of like what happened before the procedure. So we got to the dentist. I was sitting in the waiting room with my parents waiting for them to call me to go in to do the procedure. Just after, I think like 8 o'clock or so, they called me in. They had my parents in the room as well. They were asking us a couple of questions. And I remember she was asking me, she was like, okay, well, like how much do you weigh? What's your height? Do you have any allergies? All like the typical medical information. But they did the anesthesia through my vein. It's a different form of anesthesia. After they put like the needle in for the anesthesia, my whole right arm started to get really, really cold. And you could tell because it's like, it was literally flowing through my body. The actual dentist came in after and he was talking to me. He's like, okay, asking me a couple questions. And I was fully conscious. I was like awake in the seat. I knew what they were saying. I honestly thought wasn't going to fall asleep. Like I didn't feel tired at all. I wasn't feeling it hit me. And then out of nowhere, I guess I just passed out. Like I don't even remember the last thing he told me. But he was talking to me and I was like fully conscious. And then I just remember waking up. But that's everything that happened before the procedure. And then after this procedure is where we begin now.
Why are you crying? Are you scared?
Oh my god. Okay, so I'm just going to pause the video here. So at this point in the procedure, I just woke up and I remember, honestly, props to myself. I don't know how I did it, but I was conscious enough to know that the second I woke up, I pulled out my phone and I was starting to record everything. So thank God I actually knew to do that. Otherwise, you guys would actually be seeing this. Yeah, so I remember the dentist that was here was actually helping me stand up because I remember when I opened my eyes, the whole room was spinning. So now I don't know what they said, but they said something and I was dying of laughter. And it's like, what am I doing? What am I doing? I'm literally dying. I don't even know what they said, but they said something and I was peeing my pants. Okay, so this part here, it looks like I'm making a weird face, but when I actually was in the room, because everything was spinning and I couldn't see, the dentist was talking to me and my mom, and I was trying to figure out what she was saying, but I couldn't focus on her. So I was literally doing this. I was like, literally trying my hardest to look at her because I'm like, I don't know what she's saying, but like I can't see. So it looks so weird from a down low angle, but it made it look 20 times better because it looks like I'm making some stupid faces.
Yes, what the fuck that leftover money? No. I gotta give them whenever I get the direct.
The fact that I was talking to myself is just hilarious because none of my parents heard me. So I do remember that actually when I was crying, I was thinking a lot about the whole procedure and like how worried I was leading up to it. But then when I was in that moment in the car and I started bawling my eyes out like 6-7 times, all I remember thinking about was like my family and friends and my faith really, because there was so many factors that like went into me overcoming this big hurdle in my life. Getting the wisdom teeth out is like a really big surgery and procedure. And I just started bawling my eyes out because like I was just thinking about really just how grateful I am to have those people that supported me through this procedure. It just meant a lot to me to see all that support from all of you guys towards myself during this difficult time.
When I woke up, I was seeing colors, and I'm like, where am I? And then the doctor saying, oh, she's waking up now. I'm like, uh-oh.
So I'm actually going to pause that there. So anybody who saw that part was probably thinking, what do you mean you woke up and you saw colors? The thing is, when I woke up, I was lying down. I had my eyes closed. Even if I tried to open them a little bit, all I saw were flashing colors of white, yellow, and blue. I have no idea why I was just seeing flashing colors. To me, I thought I was going to heaven. I thought I died. I thought I was like moving on in life. I don't know, but I was literally seeing flashing colors. I don't know what that means. If anybody knows what that means, you tell me, because I felt like I went partially blind for a second. I have no idea. And I remember, because when I woke up and I started to see colors and I heard them, they were operating in my mouth. They're like, okay, left side's done, top left side's done, top right side. I hear them working on my mouth a little bit, like the last 2 minutes of the procedure. And I'm like, oh God, I'm going to feel all this pain. And I remember I was sitting in the chair, just waking up. And then when I hear them, I'm like, oh God, I don't want to wake up anymore. And I just threw my head off to the side and started to like pass out or like go back to sleep a little bit. I don't know why I did that. At that rate, the procedure was already done.
And you went back to sleep?
I said my eyes harder, and then I started to cry.
Aw.
And I'm laughing again. Like the amount of emotions I went through in this video is actually ridiculous. I was sad, then I was happy, then I was dying of laughter, then I was sad again, then I was cracking jokes, then I was crying again. Like I was literally like going through like different emotions every single minute.
And then they were talking to me, and then I opened wider. I'm like, yay! And I said, get your thumbs up. I'm like, okay.
I don't know what I did in the room there, but I remember this part because I was waking up in the chair and they were asking me something and they said something to me. And I don't know, they didn't tell me to open wider. I don't know why I said open wider. I don't remember them telling me that. They were just saying something, and then I don't know if they said, are you okay or something, and I literally just went in the seat, I'm like, eh. And I stuck with the thumbs up to them.
I can hear that, I can see that.
Okay, Joseph, you're making me laugh.
What?
And I have a pain in my tooth.
Well, I got paid for. Okay? I'm trying to be happy. I'm not trying to cry.
After I've already cried 7 times, okay. But I like the positivity that I had in my mind at the time. I was trying so hard to be happy and not to cry, because after this point, I had already cried about 5 times in the car, and I was not trying to cry again.
Anything else you need?
No.
No? Okay.
Help.
Okay. My mom actually said this to me, and I will never be able to unsee it now. If you look at my face, she said I look like a tissue box. And I swear, anybody who looks at me now, you will see a perfect visual representation of a tissue box, and you will die of laughter. I had to cut this part out a little bit because I had over 5 minutes of me making a whole dance routine to like 3 different songs that were playing in the car. From like bobbing my head, I was doing hand motions and stuff. I don't know what I was doing. Like, it was just like I was having this whole heyday fun session in the backseat of the car.
So you're gonna do your hours tomorrow then?
I have to.
She has to show you how to do it, where all those cards are then.
Why am I like with my gauze? Now this is gonna sound so stupid, but this is something that I do all the time, not even just under anesthetics. Just when I'm in the car and like random cars are passing by, or like if there's people on the sidewalk, I always wave out the window or look out the window and I'm like, hi. Why did I get so mad after I closed my button on my jacket? What?
Oh shit. My whole bottom lip is gone.
What? Yo, why did I say it like that?
Shit.
My whole bottom is gone. I look like I was about to pass out. I literally, yeah. It took about like 6 hours for like the feeling in my bottom lip to come back. And even still, like to this day, it's been about like 5 days since the procedure happened. My whole bottom right side here still is a little bit sore and like a little bit bruised because I think it's like where the nerve was on my face. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised I actually look a little bit decent in this video. When I'm not looking at myself through the camera, my face was actually like really puffed up. But in the video, it actually doesn't even look too bad. Like it looked. But that's pretty much going to wrap it up for the video, guys. I just want to take a second to say thank you to every single person that sent me a message and checked up on me throughout this procedure. So to have that support, that love, that compassion from my friends and family, it really did mean a lot to me. I honestly don't know if I could have been able to get through it without the support, the reassurance, and the love from all of you guys. But I truly want to say thank you to you guys for all the love and support. Like, I greatly appreciate it. It means a lot to me. If you guys have any questions about the whole procedure that I maybe didn't mention in this video, please go ahead and comment it down below. I'll reply to all your comments and I'll check out every single question that you guys have. But that's pretty much going to do it for this reaction video. I honestly can't stop laughing watching this video. It is just pure comedy. But if you haven't already seen the video, be sure to click the link. It should be in the top right corner of your screen. But thank you guys so much for watching this reaction video. Thank you guys all for all your love and support. And I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. And as always, stay safe, take care, love you all, and I will see you guys all in the next video.